right, folks, welcome back to PrepperNow. Today we have an interesting one. This one is the most terrible thing out there, the most horrible thing on the planet. We have finally had it located, and it's horrible for the environment, okay? These things cause undue pain and suffering to everything around them. They hurt the ecosystem. They even go so low as to hurt penguins way down south. These are the worst things ever. These animals are taking over. There's millions of them, and they need to be stopped. And I am talking about, of course, your most beloved family pet, your dog. That's right. Right now, lurking in your own homes is a family pet, a dog, a canine. 4 paws and a whole lot of HE double hockey sticks that it's going to bring to the earth. The good people at Mother Jones have now found the ultimate culprit in the crusade to stop the absolute thunder death of our earth through environmentalism. Yes, your family dog is one of the worst offenders out there. How, you might ask? Well, Pacific Conservation Biology, the most wonderful magazine, a review of some of the world's most pressing environmental issues. This wonderful team out there with nothing better to do than pet their cats, and I'm sure there's hundreds of them in each of their homes. They have figured out that the ecosystem is just being absolutely attacked by dogs. That's right, dogs. You need to be careful out there. There are dogs everywhere, urinating on trees and hydrants, going into your child or grandchild's loving arms and giving them love and affection in a senseless way. Yes, that's right. That animal right there is going to cause undue mayhem on planet Earth and going to make it all so we just die early, potentially. Yes, that's right. You need to get that dog in check. In fact, you shouldn't even own a dog, all right? You should live a soulless, happyless, just complete, angered life where all you do is find all terrible things out there and figure out a nice way so we can get to communism. That's right. In fact, you should thank our friends on the left and all of our environmental masters out there. They have gone and done the heavy lifting to figure out that dogs are some of the worst things on the planet, and they are going to make our future basically end quickly. Now, of course, I'm being completely and totally facetious on this. Mother Jones and this review magazine, Pacific Conservation Biology, have come out and said that basically dogs are terrible things for the environment. You know, when you think that they can't go any lower, when you think that they can't get any worse, a bunch of cat ladies at one of our fabulous leftist media affiliates goes out and says, you know what, hold my beer. I'm going to get down and do some things that are just going to really further the progress of our demise as a group of political idiots. It is absolutely stunning to think that they can think of these things, that they have a think tank out there whose whole job is to just be like, how can we anger the rest of the world and find things that are completely and totally against what most people would find as decent and good and put them into some kind of a political action. That's what these people think. Now let's review some of the things they say. They say that they're attacking shorebirds, and this is in Australia. You know, a dog wouldn't attack a shorebird if it's on a friggin' leash. I'm just saying, okay? And evidently they attack penguins, possibly, down south, down by the Antarctic. I don't know about you, but I haven't taken my dog to the Antarctic. I'm sure there's not thousands, if not millions, of dogs down in the Antarctic attacking the penguin population. But these are some of the evidences, and there's not that much there, that they cite, saying that these dogs are terrible for the planet. All I can say is this, folks. They need to run on this. Let's push this. Let's turn the dog debate into the national conversation. Let's get as many people talking about just how environmentally terrible dogs are for the planet and get that into the conversation and say this is now a leftist talking point that our environment hangs by a thread because you own a family dog, something that brings you joy and greets you at the door when you get home. Yes, you need to take that dog and do the right thing. And I think you know what I'm talking about. My brother calls it the pink shot, where you take them down to one of your fine veterinarian friends and they just end this entire nightmare nice and quickly. They can go to that rainbow bridge. Can it get more ridiculous? That is my question to you. What is next? If it's not dogs, what is next? Yes, the cat lady journalism is out there. They are doing everything they can to make you aware that your dog is a terrible thing and it must be stopped. Help us in the crusade to stop dogs, folks. Actually, no. Let's just call this out for what it is, which is utter stupidity. And if this is the hill they're going to die on, if this is the kind of thing that they're going after in their political attacks, let's have that. You just keep that up right there, Captain Lefty. Okay, you'll get your communist paradise one day. Friends, if you like what we're doing here on PrepperNow, give us a like. Join us daily as we come and try to talk about all kinds of things, sometimes political, sometimes prepping, and sometimes threats, rights, all that kind of stuff, whatever it is. But do remember there's a bunch of idiots out there that are trying to take control of our political future. And let's not let this happen, because I don't know about you, but I love my 2 dogs. Hit that like button, do the subscribe thing, darken out the bell. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.